I started thinking about where I hadn't been before. I found a reference, and it said something to the effect of the fascinating and mysterious Musandam Peninsula, and that was about all it said.
Mark Synnott's probably one of the most prolific exploratory rock climbers of his generation.
What a climb. God, I succeeded.
He always has a plan to go somewhere that you didn't even know had rock climbing or you didn't even know existed.
Some of the most interesting stuff I've ever seen in the world. Sort of jagged limestone peaks that just fall straight into the water, or rock and water, and that's it.
We should be able to find something good. I mean, there's just miles and miles of coastline of rock.
We're hoping that the rock is going to be good.
Soloing is defined by climbing without a rope. And so deep water soloing is soloing rock climbs above deep water.
It's a relatively new branch of rock climbing.
Deep water soloing can be dangerous. The water turns into rock when you go high enough. You will really hurt yourself.
This is the first time that I've ever deep water soloed.
Oh, come on, dude. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, dude, come on. Oh, give up.
Climbing with two young guns, as we like to call them. And they're telling me about stories of people who have died, who landed wrong.
It's kind of an interesting juxtaposition to have Mark, who's this veteran climber who's climbed all over the world. And so he's kind of at that point in his career where he's brought things down a notch. But then you have Alex and Hazel, who are at the point in their career where they're only bringing it up notches constantly.
We tried it in the evening at sort of lowish tide, and you could actually hit the bottom.
They're pushing me. I've had to expand the boundaries of what I thought was reasonable to climb without a rope on this trip. It's been really cool to experience all these kind of different perspectives on, a landscape that's really different. The climb that we did of this huge buttress above the village of Synnott. We're in for it. I mean, this thing is gigantic. Was just an amazing day in the mountains, one of my best experiences because it got us up high. Could see all these limestone fingers extending out into the Persian Gulf. I know that will be, one of those days that I kind of always look back on as one of the highlights of my climbing career. To see the world really is kind of the essence of it for me. The cultural experience and to meet new people. I'm doing this for the adventure.